Hey, my name is David, and welcome to this brief demonstration of some new features in the Navvia Process Designer. We've made two changes to Navvia's design canvas. The first is the introduction of phase lines, which are used within swim lanes. The second is a reorganization of the palette to make it easier to find the shapes you want to work with. We're really happy to announce that phase lines are now available in both the vertical and horizontal swim lanes. These phase lines are typically used to designate a change in state, for example, open to in progress or closed. In this example, you can see a typical swim lane diagram. We have 3 roles and 3 tasks, and you can see that the tasks are spread across the 3 roles. The introduction of phase lines allows me also to designate the change of state right here on the diagram. In this example, I'm using a vertical swim lane, and each column represents a role in the process. I now use phase lines to designate change of state as horizontal lines across the vertical swim lane. The other change we made in this release is a reorganization of the palette. We've actually organized the various BPMN shapes into different categories: swim lanes, tasks, data objects, events, and flow objects. This is going to make it a lot easier for you to find the shape that you want to work with. Let's take a look at these changes live in the Navvia Process Designer. Let's start by taking a look at the palette. So here we have Business Process Modeling Notation swim lanes. We have the BPMN tasks. We have the BPMN data elements. We have the BPMN events. We have the BPMN flow objects. And we have the flowchart shapes that we've always had, as well as the clip art. So let's go ahead and create a horizontal swim lane. So I'm going to drop a swim lane object onto the canvas. I'm going to add 3 different lanes. I'll make this a little bit wider. I'll go in here and select roles for each of these. So this will be role 1. This one will be role 2. And this one will be role 3. If I want to add phases to this, all I have to do is come across and add the vertical phase line. And I just need to drop it wherever I want to drop it here. I can add as many as I wish. I can also move them around. So now, as I bring tasks onto the canvas, I can drop them in not only the appropriate role, but also the appropriate phase in the process. Once again, phases are typically used to designate a change of state in the process, or the movement from one milestone to another within the process. Deleting a phase line is just as easy. All you need to do is select the phase line and hit the delete key. That's all there is to it. So let's do the same thing with a vertical swim lane. The difference between a vertical swim lane and a horizontal swim lane is the orientation of the roles. So in this example, you can see the roles are represented as columns. Role 1, role 2, and of course, role 3. Now I can use the horizontal phase line to break up the phases like this. I can put the name of the phase here. And I can drop my task into the corresponding role and phase. And that's how simple it is. And that's phase lines within Navvia. For additional information or product support, please contact us at support@navvia.com. Thanks for watching.